Hi guys, we've had a few support tickets over the last few months where some of the custom settings for the mobile especially have been set in a particular way and perhaps it's not what you expect. Just here to give you a quick tutorial on how to use the custom settings and how to set yourself some parameters as well. Things like how many overdue visits can a technician see on the mobile, or how many months to default it to when looking at archive records. So what I do, I come into the setup area and I just do a quick search for custom settings. So under custom settings, you've now got all of these different options. So the mobile app preferences, if I click on manage, you can see here overdue visits to display 20. So only 20 days worth of visits, if they're overdue, are going to be on the mobile, and you have to learn to manage them on the admin console. But you can just change this and say, well, show me a year's worth. You can change things like how often the calendar syncs. You can change things like your photograph warning text, your signature disclaimers, the default templates, things like that. They're always nice to know about. But if you come down to custom settings again, and let's go to system preferences this time, manage, and here you can see things like the default number of archive months. So that's when you go to perhaps a client and you're looking for visit reports and schedules which may be really old, and they might not appear in the list. So for example, in here you might not see them. You can just click on view more records and you'll always see them in an archive, so you'd have all the years and everything else. But in system preferences you can set that up and you can say, well, show me 99 months worth of data, for example. Time zone offset, this is when you see things like British summertime, for example, there's an hour difference between the visit dates and times. Just come in here and just make sure that's set to either 1 or 0, and that just allows you to make sure that the times are correct. Default calendar times when you view in your calendar, and you can tick and untick various boxes as well just to see things on the screens. And then you've also got, under custom settings again, things like mobile app calendars. You've got service report settings. So for example, what does the service report name come out like? What template are we going to use? Should I copy all of my service reports to the client attachments? So all of that's in there. You can also look at this in a different way. So if you've got your Service Tracker Setup tab at the top, brilliant. If you haven't, just go to the little plus and then look for it in here. So under Service Tracker Setup. From here then, same place, custom settings, but it's split out in a nicer way really. So you can see all the system settings. You can see all the invoice settings, for example, calendar, mobile settings, things like that. In here also you've got the ability to go into system configuration and put in things like skills and products and prep and waste. You can also edit pick lists, so you can go into your pick lists, and then from here you say, I want to add some pick list values. You select the table that you're looking for, so for example schedule. You select the field, so let's say business type, and then you can pop in a new value. Create pick list. Okay. You can automate some actions as well from here. So you can say, right, I'm going to add an item type to an inspection, for example. So give it a pick list value of something, click next, and then that will add item types to all your pick lists for your inspection items. Few other things on this setup page. You can change your logo if you wanted to. You can update your company details, phone number, things like that. You can create brand new resources, brand new users. You've got your products and services and your prep and waste and all that kind of stuff as well. set up new price books. You can use the data import wizard, or if you wanted to, you could start looking at some of the templates that we've got in here and all the training guides, places like that. Any questions? Let us know.